The new child tax credit of 2021, worth up to $3,600 per child. What is it, and how do you get your hands on some of this money? That's exactly what we're going to be talking about in this video, so let's get right into it. But hey everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you happen to be new here, or if you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as I am back every single day helping you navigate this time, keeping you updated with everything going on, answering your questions, and helping you get any and all money and or benefits that you're eligible to receive. Thank you so much for your support. Also, please feel free to share this video with your friends, family, and or social media so we can continue to help out as many people as possible get all of the money they are eligible for. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. So maybe you've heard about this, the new expanded child tax credit as of 2021. Where did it come from? Well, this is one of the provisions that was included in the latest stimulus package that was just passed a short time ago, along with those $1,400 stimulus checks that a lot of us are receiving and still waiting for, unfortunately, in some cases. This is aside from the $1,400 stimulus check. This is on top of the $1,400. This is more money. As I said, it's the child tax credit, and it could be worth up to $3,600 per child going forward. Let's talk about this further. You want to know the numbers, right? Let's talk about the numbers first, and then we will talk about the exact details of this child tax credit. So here's what it is. Now, this is far more expanded than the previous child tax credit. The money has increased, and the eligibility has also expanded to reach even more people. So here's what it is. For any child that you have aged under 6, so 5 and younger, would be eligible to receive $300 per month, up to $3,600 for the entire year. Now, any child aged 6 through 17, so 6 through 17, would be eligible for $250 per month, or $3,000 for the entire year. Now, this is for families with an AGI, adjusted gross income, on your tax return of under $150,000. Now, again, there's not that many people out there that earn $150,000. So this is going to reach a lot of people. For the most part, it's going to reach a large percentage of the population. So if you earn under $150,000, you're pretty much good to go. You could probably qualify for this. So, and another thing too is the previous child tax credit did not include kids that were aged 17. However, it includes the 17-year-olds now. Let me give you a quick example, and then we can talk about the further details of all of this. Let's just say, for example, let's say you have 3 kids. One is 6 years old, another one is 9, and another one is 11. So they're all aged 6 or over, but they're under age 18. You would be eligible for $250 per child per month going forward, $750 per month going forward through 2021. And I'll talk about here in just a second when these payments will actually start. Let me give you one more quick example, and then we'll get into more details. Let's say, for example, you have 2 kids. One is 1-year-old and the other one is 4, okay? 2 kids, both of which are under the age 6. You would then be eligible for $300 per month per child going forward. That'd be $600 per month going forward through 2021. I mean, would that be a little bit life-changing for a lot of people? I would have to guess probably it would, right? So this is pretty cool. Now, another thing you're wondering, when does this actually start? And how do the payments come? Okay, so here's one of the other things about this child tax credit. The way that they're going to start distributing this, according to the IRS and the language of the legislation, they're going to start distributing these payments in monthly increments. So like monthly stipends right into your bank account and or your mailbox starting in July of 2021. Now, one quick thing. Just a short time ago, the IRS announced that they're going to be extending out the deadline to file tax returns out to May 17th from the typical April 15th. So there was some language out there saying, well, this could actually delay the child tax credit by about a month. So that would push it out into about August time. Either way, July or August is when these monthly payments should start being distributed. Now, another thing you're wondering, okay, well, you said up to $3,000 for children aged 6 through 17 and $3,600 for those kids aged 5 and younger. Well, if they start in July or August, that only encompasses half the year. What about the rest of the money? Good question. That would actually be claimed on your 2021 tax return early in 2022 when you go to file your tax return next year. So you'd be able to claim the remaining amount of money there next year on your tax return. So yeah, you'll still get the money. It's just a matter of, waiting a little bit longer to get it. So not ideal, but either way, it would still be there for you. Here's another parameter of this new child tax credit that expands even further. The previous child tax credit, you actually had to have some earnings, like some earned income, in order to be qualified to receive it. However, with this one, even those individuals who have zero income, you would still be eligible to receive this. Yes, even zero income, you could be eligible to receive the child tax credit for any of your kids under age 18. Provided you earn, well, I guess if you have zero income, of course you're under the $150,000, so yeah, of course. All right, pretty cool, right? So you might be wondering, okay, so this is great. It sounds good. What's the catch? Well, there isn't actually really a catch on this, but how would they determine who actually gets this money and how do you start getting your money? Well, according to the research that I've done, it looks like the IRS, it looks like they would want you to file a 2020 tax return. And the reason for that is they would then need to qualify your income, right, to make sure that you're under the threshold. And then they would also need to make sure that they have all of your dependents accounted for, right? So maybe, let's just say, for example, you're somebody that has zero income. Okay, well, if you have zero income, or if you're somebody that typically receives like SSI, for example, supplemental security income, or maybe like Social Security disability, or, one of these programs, something like that, by default, most of these people who receive these benefits typically don't file a tax return simply because your income is below the threshold in which requires you to file a tax return. However, let's say you've had in the last year or two or something, and you've had some kids, right? You have a couple new babies or a baby and a toddler or something like that, and you haven't filed a tax return in, say, 5 or 10, or maybe you've never filed a tax return. Well, the IRS and or Social Security, they don't know about your dependents. Therefore, they may not know to be able to distribute the right amount of money to you from the child tax credit. So you'd maybe need to file a tax return, even though your income would be very low. It would be just a way for the IRS to determine, okay, this person has 2 kids. One is age 2, the other one is age 6. Okay, this person gets $300 per month for the 2-year-old and $250 per month for the 6-year-old, a total of $550 per month. Pretty cool, right? So yeah, this is a pretty cool thing. It's going to reach a lot of people. It's going to help out a lot of people with these monthly payments that are expected to start hitting here in just a matter of months. And now another thing, I want to throw this out there too. Some people have asked me, when they've been asking me about this child tax credit, is this going to replace the $1,400 stimulus check, or is it going to interfere with my SNAP benefits, or maybe some housing assistance that I have going on right now, or any of these other benefits? Is it going to interfere with my SSI or SSDI? Here's what I found. It looks like the answer to that is no, from what I've found. Again, there hasn't been a whole lot of information on this. Just being totally real with you right now, as I always am, totally accurate and honest with everything that I tell you. I haven't been able to find much on it. However, I would anticipate it's probably not going to interfere with your other benefits, simply because this is kind of like the stimulus check, right? It's kind of like above and beyond. As for the stimulus check, will it replace the $1,400 or any other potential stimulus checks that we could be facing at some point in 2021? The answer, no. No, the stimulus checks are completely separate of everything else. That is literally just a stipend out of the IRS to basically say, hey, we know everybody's struggling right now. Grab this extra money. Go use it for whatever you need, whether it's rent, utilities, food, groceries, clothes, just literally anything you want. That is what the stimulus check is. So no, it would not interfere with the stimulus check, all of that. So really, really cool. This is a thing that is a new provision within the latest stimulus package, and it should be pretty widespread. It should help out a lot of people. So I hope this helps you out. And again, like I said, please feel free to share this video with your friends, family, social media, because maybe you might be thinking, hey, Matt, I'm 65 and this doesn't pertain to me because I don't have any kids that are under the age 18. My kids are 30 or 35. This doesn't pertain to me. Well, maybe your kids who are 30 or 35 are earning, I don't know, 100,000, 80,000, 120,000, 140 grand. I don't know. Maybe they're earning 50,000. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But if they are earning whatever amount, or maybe they're not working at all, totally cool too. Zero income. Maybe you have grandkids, and maybe your kids have kids. You have grandkids. Share this video with them. They might not even know about this and know that they qualify for it, and that, hey, check it out. In just a matter of a few months from now, they could start to be seeing these payments into their accounts on a monthly basis for every child they have under the age 18. Pretty awesome, right? So anyway, I hope this helps you out. Please feel free to leave any questions that you have down below, and I'll do my best to answer them. But this basically encompasses the whole thing. If I missed anything, of course, I will do my best to answer your questions. Or maybe if there's a lot of questions about one particular topic that I maybe missed out on or didn't make very clear, then, of course, I can possibly reproduce a new video, make a new video for you and follow up. But for the most part, this is it. It's pretty clear cut, pretty straightforward. The monthly payments should start here in a matter of just a few months. Pretty cool. Anyway, hope this helps you out. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as I am back every day keeping you updated with all of the things going on right now, stimulus checks, child tax credit, anything else going on with these stimulus packages and other free money / benefits you could take advantage of. So thank you so much, and feel free to share the video or any of my other videos here. I have almost 1,000 here on the channel already. Wow, a lot of videos, but it's a lot of fun making this stuff too. I appreciate it, everybody. Thanks again. I'll catch you here in a little while. I'll see you later.